This is my career. I wish you could go back to... Kinda need this. Alright. I wish I could go back. Wait. 1 second. I want to start a new person and go through college all again. That was fun. And I'll show you guys. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. Wait, what? Okay, so main level. Face the Frenches. Start a new career. Use roster. Ooh. Failed. I'm scared my thing's gonna go away. Alright, whatever. I hope it doesn't restart it.
I'm gonna put it to you simply.
Okay.
I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're gonna win a national championship together.
This is really long though. I'll just make just like a random character. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's do that. Let's kind of go for... What kind of hair we got? This is trash. I need a good hair. Alright, that's good enough. Nah, I want a beard. Hollywood. Alright, there we go. Eye color. Okay, done. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Here, voice too.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
Not 3.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I already did voice one of my first videos. Hi.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me
Good.
along the way.
Good day.
It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool.
I really
Thanks,
hope
man.
it doesn't ruin
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
it gonna be?
Okay.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah. One sec. I'm gonna go for food.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't
It's kind of
complicated. Drop back
watching
in the
those.
field and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back,
Isaiah
scan,
Street
and
is
throw.
really
We're not
good
sure the
player.
new kid can do any of these
Rough
things.
and
Don't you think that's a little
good.
harsh, mate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this kid.
Doesn't that say something right there? What happened to that trust?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
I need to make all the good decisions.
What?
I kind of forget what I
That doesn't
did.
make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
Alright.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. You gotta prove it to those guys.
I gotta take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Isaiah Streets, by the way, is not me. He's like a wide receiver. She's a wide receiver.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo.
You was sweet. I did.
Yes. Glad you noticed.
Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
Who should I pick? I want to pick Miami.
I'm here to play Miami.
What?
The Hurricanes. Yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Hi. I don't know what I should pick as the name. Dang it. Leave it in the comments. What should I name? For now, I got it.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who you are, but Go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? Well, I've always had a big arm, so just throw it deep, let my receivers get under it.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe
Leader,
you?
gotta go with the leader.
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so people would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow this for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
And you can't skip any of the word stuff, so. Good. Alright. Practice that one. I hate this part. This part's gonna hurt.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go. On the set.
Hold on,
Let's go. Leaf River. Leaf River.
Oh.
Ready. 10 logo. Hit it. Down. 90 Wolf. Got it? Got it. Let go.
I don't know what to do. Why is it giving me a run?
Ready, break.
Look at me. Hold my receiver.
Ready.
Right?
Here we go. 10-2 soft.
All you gotta do is double tap mine.
Get it.
Double tap. I double tapped.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Why are you? Hold while you
shoot. And 70 Indy.
hold
Now.
Why didn't I get a check mark?
50 plant.
Hold L while you press my receiver out of cover. You know, down the field.
Fire.
I don't know what
Set,
I'm
ready?
doing.
Let's go. Here we go. 8 read.
Hold L
Leaf River! Leaf River! Set 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Hold L.
Hit it! Ready up!
Hold R2 to run.
Ready up! Come on, set! 30 base. Set, go!
I didn't touch it? Come on.
Ready? 18 Gator. Ready, ready!
I ran through it. Huh?
Let's go! 60 oar.
Out of the pocket. Press.
Get it!
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Right. Now we have to kick off, sadly. I'm pretty sure. If I remember right. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Oof.
Outside, a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on their in-state rivals, the Florida Gators.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Number 7. What? I want to be 15 at least 12 or something.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. A carry for Larson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
They have to play this team and they have to play
They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gregory. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Gregory will look to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On 1st down. Larson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Hurricanes, of course, a three-time national champion back in the 80s, 83, 87, 89. They then added two more for good measure in 91 and 2001. But they haven't held that trophy since.
How is that complete?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Gregory. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Last play.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence. Just to
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
4th and 20.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, they've got his man complete.
Was that Isaac?
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 36 yards on the play. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now here's Armstrong. Busts through the tackle. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Come on, get this. It's not.
Back to throw here.
Touchdown.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Gators have taken the early lead. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Nickel.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's the option going. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Why did he run so far?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Now Gregory to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, Gregory. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 16-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get it ready! 60 or. Get it ready!
2nd and 13. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Another good scramble. Block for me.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
No.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll set up a throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the deep...
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington. And that's caught inside the 30. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Escaping, touchdown, Florida.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Miami punter out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, fighting off the defender.
Good work, go. Let's go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Here's this out for Streets. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The reason why I did that is because it gets a break and they kick him.
Hey, kid. Just want to check in with you.
Here's a mic.
How'd you feel about the first half?
Hey, let's do it in the second half, baby. Come on.
Feel great. Yeah. Seriously, I feel like I played okay. We all made some mistakes as a team. I think everyone back there knows what we got to fix in the second half, though.
Yeah. And if we lose, you can always lift the team's spirits by cracking jokes on the ride home. Yeah? Good luck in the second half.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's Jennings. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They run again with Jennings. The 20. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. DeMarcus Jennings, 43 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
A successful screen pass is well choreographed, but this one just didn't come together at all. Couldn't get the blocking, the line, the timing. Everything was off. Let's give a little credit to the defense for finishing off that play for no yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They'll run on 1st down. Armstrong evades the tackler, and now some space. 34 yards there and a 1st down. Right when he pitched that to him, it looked like he had a good numbers advantage on the outside. He did, and it turned into a nice game.
Allowed his vision to take over, too, because he was able to pick when he put his foot in the ground and took off upfield because he actually had options. Could he go now, wait another second? It really didn't matter, but he chose the exact right time and turned it into a big-time run.
What was the reason?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Continuing to fight for more. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Florida. On the ground, it's Clements. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Gregory. Throwing right, and that's complete. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Back to throw. Gregory, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
But many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Let's go deep.
On third down, Gregory. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a gain of 14. Throwing on first down, Gregory. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down, it's Joseph. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Looking to throw. Gregory, his pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Hurricanes now with a first and goal. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A carry here for Joseph. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Second and 14. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaching, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch, however. It's fourth down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. On fourth down, Gregory. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And as a result, possession switches hands. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? The slim just left town on that.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
hello. Okay, I think I'm good. Penalty, come on.
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
Here we go, set, 60 Pittsburgh.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let it go deep for Streets.
It's in!
Inside the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Looking to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Ray O'Neal there to make the grab. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for Prague.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 16 yards, a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Gregory. Going right side here, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So on the strength of 2 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Florida Gators are moving on to play for a national championship on January 7th.
Here. I was here for a while. Okay, well, see you guys.